Dear students, welcome back to the social science class. In this session, we are discussing the remaining portion of 5th geography chapter, industries. Distributions of major industries. Major industries of the world are iron and steel industry, the textile industry and the information technology industry. Important countries where iron and steel industry is located are Germany, USA, China, Japan and Russia. Textile industry is concentrated in India, Hong Kong, South Korea, Japan and Taiwan. Major hubs of information technology industry are Silicon Valley of Central California and Bangalore region of India. Iron and steel and textile are the older industries. At the same time, information technology is the emerging industry. Iron and steel industry. The input for the industry include raw materials such as iron ore, coal, limestone, labor, capital, site and other infrastructures. The process of conveying iron ore into steel involves many stages. The raw material is put in the blast furnace where it undergoes smelting. It is then refined and the output obtained is steel. Steel is very hard but it can be shaped or cut or made into wire. Special alloys of steel can be made by adding other metals such as aluminum, nickel and copper. Alloys give steel unusual hardness, togetherness or ability to resist rust. Steel is often called the backbone of modern industry. Listen, steel is often called the backbone of modern industry because most of the things are either made of iron or steel or has been made with a tool and machines of iron and steel. Ships, trains, trucks and automobiles are made largely of steel. Oil wells are drilled with steel machinery. Pipelines transport oil. Minerals are mined in the steel equipment. Farm machines are mostly made up of steel and large buildings have steel framework. Before 1800 AD, iron and steel industry was located where raw materials, power supply and running water were easily available. During 1800 to 1950, the ideal location was near coalfield, canals and railways. After 1950s, the ideal location was on large areas of flat land near seaports. Iron and steel industry in India has developed owing to advantage of raw materials, cheap labor, transport and market. They are located in the state of West Bengal, Odisha, Jharkhand and Chhattisgarh. Important steel production centers are Bhilai, Durgapur, then Burnpur, Jamshedpur, then Rourkela and Bokaro. Other centers are Bhadravati and Vijayanagar in Karnataka, Visakhapatnam in Andhra Pradesh and Salem in Tamil Nadu. India's steel production increased from 1 million tons in 1947 to 30 million tons in 2002. Tata Iron and Steel Company Tisco. This company was located in Jamshedpur. Before independence, there was only one iron and steel plant in the country, that is Tisco. It was privately owned. After 1947, the government set up several iron and steel plants. Tisco was started in 1907 at Sakchi near the confluence of the river Subarnarega and Karkai in Jharkhand. Sakchi was chosen to set up the steel plant for several reasons. It was only 32 kilometers away from Kalimati station on the Bengal-Nagpur railway line. It was close to the iron ore, coal and manganese deposits. It was near Kolkata, which provided a larger market. Tisco gets coal from Jaria coalfield and iron ore, limestone, dolomite and manganese from Odisha and Chhattisgarh. Karkai and Subarnarega rivers ensured sufficient water supply. Several other industrial plants were set up at Jamshedpur to produce chemicals, locomotive parts, agriculture equipment, machinery, tin plate, cable and wires. The development of iron and steel industry opened the doors to rapid industrial development in India. The Indian iron and steel industry consists of large integrated steel plants as well as mini steel mills. It also includes secondary producers, rolling mills and ancillary industries. Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh is an important steel city of United States of America. Coal is available locally while the iron ore comes from the iron mines at Minnesota about 1500 kilometers from Pittsburgh. Between these mines at Minnesota and Pittsburgh is located the famous Great Lakes waterway. This waterway is one of the world's best route for shipping or cheaply. Trains carry the ore from the Great Lakes to the Pittsburgh area. Enough water is supplied by the Ohio, the Monongahela and Allegheny rivers. Today, most of the steel mills are located in the valleys of Monongahela and Allegheny rivers above Pittsburgh and along the Ohio River below it. The Pittsburgh area has many factories other than steel mills. They manufacture railroad equipment, heavy machinery and rails. Anyway, dear students, we are concluding this session. You must read the textbook carefully and attend the live session.